I am joining you today from the traditional territories of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. I would also like to acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. Hello everyone, and welcome to Storytime. My name is Christy, and my pronouns are she and her.
And my name is Monkey Puppet.
And we are so happy that you're joining us today. So let's get started. Everybody sit down, sit down, sit down. Everybody sit down on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody sit down on the floor. Thank you.
I just finished washing my face and brushing my teeth, and we were just snuggling into bed. And I was feeling so comfy cozy and so happy and calm and cuddly that I wanted to share my warm and fuzzy feelings with all my friends today.
Every night at bedtime, as we cuddle up, and before we read our story, Monkey Puppet and I practice one happiness habit. Today, we decided to talk about one kind thing we did and one kind thing that someone else did for us. Being kind makes us feel so good, and talking about kindness makes us feel warm and cozy too. So Monkey Puppet, would you like to go first? What is one kind thing that you did today?
Okay. Well, some of the kids in my class noticed that there was lots of garbage in the park across the street. So my teacher gave us all gloves to wear and bags to carry, and we cleaned up all the trash in the park. Now it looks awesome, and the animals will be safe to play there again.
Oh, so Monkey Puppet, how did it make you feel to be kind to the earth and the people and animals who live there?
I felt so good, and so proud, and just so good. Like joy. I felt so joyful, and I can't wait to do it again.
That's great, Monkey Puppet. I hope people don't litter there again, but I'm glad that if they do, you and your class will be there to help make it right. So, what did someone do to you today that was kind?
Well, don't be mad, okay? Well, I lost my hat in the playground today, and I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find it. Then the other kids in the class found out, and they started helping. Then finally, Caden found it behind a tree. That made me so happy for two reasons. I was really glad to have my hat back, but also it made me feel kind of warm and loved to know that the kids in my class cared about me. Caden found it, but they were all being kind to me when they helped me look for it.
I am glad you found your hat, Monkey Puppet. And I'm glad that you noticed when the other kids were being kind.
So what kind thing did you do today?
Well, our neighbor across the hall wasn't feeling very good today, so I offered to take her dog for a walk. She lives alone, and it would have been hard for her to take her dog out when she wasn't feeling very well.
How did you feel?
I felt great. Researchers call it a helper's high because it makes us feel like we could fly high up in the sky.
So, who was kind to you today?
My friend Shamila was kind to me today. She knew I was having a busy day, and so she offered to help me with some of my work. I felt comforted to know that she cared about me.
Our days weren't perfect. I lost my hat, and you were busy, but we both had pretty good things happen today. because people were kind to us and because we found ways to be kind to others.
We did have good things happen today, thanks to kindness.
Thanks to kindness. Hey, I know a book about kindness. Can we read that together? It's called When We Are Kind.
When We Are Kind by Monique Gray Smith. Illustrated by Nicole Neidhart. I am kind when I help my family. I am kind when I share with my friends. I am kind when I take my dog for an extra long walk. I am kind when I help my neighbor. I am kind when I bring food to my elders. I am kind when I only take from the earth what I need. I am kind when I take care of myself and get a good night's sleep. I feel joy when my family and I are kind. I feel happy when my friend is kind to me. I feel comforted when my cat is kind to me. Purr, purr, purr. I feel loved when my elders are kind to me. I feel grateful when the earth is kind to me. I feel respectful when I'm kind to myself. When we are kind, we remember we are all related.
So when we do acts of kindness, big or small, or when we notice acts of kindness, it can bring us closer to the people around us.
That's right, Monkey Puppet. Being generous or kind to others or understanding or caring about how they feel are all happiness habits. So when we're kind to other people, we're helping others and we're also helping ourselves. Monique Gray Smith, the author who wrote today's story, calls kindness a salve. A salve is like a kind of medicine. So it lowers our cortisol.
Cortisol?
Yes, cortisol. Cortisol is it's a stress hormone that tries to help keep us safe, but it does that by making us feel scared or angry or uncomfortable. And being kind also raises our dopamine and oxytocin levels.
Dopey? And mean?
Dopamine. Dopamine and oxytocin are love hormones that make us feel happy and relaxed. So we can make people around us feel just a little bit happier, and we can make our own hearts healthier just by being kind.
I like having a healthy heart because I can use my heart to feel love every night and every day.
I love you, Monkey Puppet.
I love you too.
It looks like Monkey Puppet is falling asleep. I think it's probably time to say goodbye. Our story is over, it's over. story is over. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Till next time. 5 easy steps for raising kind children. Model kindness. Let your child see you being generous or understanding. Get inspirational. Talk about how your child's kind actions will make people feel. Make kids responsible. Say things like, "I'm counting on you. I will put your name on this box and you fill it with as many toys as you are willing to give away." Avoid rewards. Studies show that kids are intrinsically motivated to help, and giving rewards other than a thank you or a smile can undermine their natural motivation. Start small. Encourage kids to perform small acts of kindness, calling older relatives, making cards, baking treats for neighbors, or shoveling snow. Check your local neighborhood organization for more ways to volunteer locally. No matter what you're feeling, it can be helpful to share your feelings with someone you love and trust. If you are having big feelings and are not comfortable talking about it to your friends and family, you can always talk to your teacher or call the Kids Helpline. Their phone number is 1-800-668-6868. If you are a grown-up who is having big feelings that are difficult to handle on your own, you can always reach out to us or call a helpline. Find the resource that is right for you in the description box below. Take care. Support is available for anyone affected by the ongoing effects of the residential schools and for those who are triggered by the latest reports. The Indian Residential Schools Survivor Society can be contacted toll-free at 1-800-721-0066. A National Indian Residential School Crisis Line has been set up to provide support for former students and those affected. Access emotional and crisis referral services by calling the 24-hour National Crisis Line, 1-866-925-4419.